Hello everybody, my name is Minghui. But today I'm going to be talking about which is stronger, glue or tape. Well, usually when you go out, you would find maybe your ruler is broken into pieces. Well, you must tape it again. You must tape it inside so that it won't be broken and you could still use it. Well, you're choosing over if glue and tape, which of them is better? Well, let's go and talk about which is stronger, glue or tape. Well, first, you must know about glue and tape and what they are and why does they stick into things. Glue offers higher structural strength and a long-term bond, which can protect boxed heavy products better, and a lot of other things. Well, glue, when it's sticking into something, it's just like the object is still the same. But did you ever do something like use a piece of glue and stick your paper on, and when you put it out, you could see that the paper is still the same like that, while the other surface of the glue is sticking on the paper? And that is one of the vulnerable type. Well, what about tape? Let me get an example. Here I have is a piece of tape, a piece of paper tape. Well, I'm going to put it on my eraser like this, and it's going to stick, but sometimes it's going to fall out. But when I pull it out, I could feel that on this, I could feel a sticky things on here, and that makes out that tape also makes the object to stick into it. Not just tape stick into it, but also make the object stick to tape. That's wonderful, right? Well, tape after completely sealed flap those, better protecting the product inside the box from the environment and a lot more. Well, which is stronger? Glues can have a lots of kinds, but I'm going to be talking about epoxy glues to compare with these two. Well, if you're using glue, then probably sticking your lamp or even sticking a spaceship is really good with glue. Glue is just like the best in those. But what if one day the spaceship breaks? Glue can't work in places where there's no gravity. Well, there we go. Tape come to the rescue. Tape is a kind of glue. Tape is a kind of taping thing that doesn't need any of gravity to work. It can work everywhere. But now, if you're telling me to stick 3 bowling balls together, then probably glue wouldn't be an example of that. Did you ever use a ruler? Did you ever use a string and use a big string and use glue to stick it on this, and then you can pull it out? If you can, then that means that glue is not right inside that time. Well, duct tape and other kinds of tape is the right choice now. But don't choose paper tape, because paper tape could easily be broken and they could easily be changed. And I could make them drop at any time. Well, while you use them, you're going to stick them at any part. So tape is going to be a better use. Plus, when you are when you're putting something inside the box, would you use glues to cover the box? Probably not, because it's going to get it's going to need harder work, and also it's not going to be safe as tape too. What do you think? But I think that there's no correct answer. Glue could be stronger at tape in different parts, while tape could be better at glues in different subjects. And it also is one thing that matters about the progress of the material, what you're sticking to. Think about glue. One time your glasses break. You use glue to tape it. It will be super strong, right? But when it breaks again, it is impossible for you to tape them in again. It's impossible, like nearly impossible. But what if you use a piece of tape? It will be less sticky. But if it breaks again, then you could just easily pull up the tape and use it again, or take a new piece of tape. And also tape is faster and easier to do. Well, it just depends on what you need and what the object is to compare which is stronger. But for me, I think tape is stronger and also is cheaper in a lot of other ways. So that's just my opinion about which is stronger. But what about you? What do you think of glue and tape? Which one could be stronger? I love to hear about your ideas. Well, just tell me which is stronger and the reason why do you think so. I love to hear that. Goodbye.